In a world where Iron Man doesn't get his own movies anymore, one company found a way to still get Robert Downey Jr. into everything. From the studio who brought you Avengers 1 and 2 starring Robert Downey Jr. and Captain America 3 also starring Robert Downey Jr. This summer, Spider-Man is about to get a whole lot more Robert Downey Jr. Coming this July, Spider-Man Homecoming, starring Robert Downey Jr.
Just stay close to the ground. You're the Spider-Man from YouTube.
Meet Peter. He's a high school boy living in New York City, but he's got quite the secret. Peter happens to know everyone's favorite, Robert Downey Jr., and hanging out with Robert Downey Jr. comes with its perks. If it were the 80s, Peter and Robert would probably be doing lines of coke off of Thor's dick, but nowadays, the perks are a little different. Robert Downey Jr. cleaned up and got his shit together, thank God. But there's still cool stuff, like this cool high-tech Spidey suit, and Robert Downey Jr. gives you rides wherever you want in his cool car, and sometimes he even gives you a hug by accident.
We'll call you, all right? That's not a hug. I'm just grabbing the door for you. We're not there yet. All right, kid. Good luck out there.
It's pretty nice. But will Peter be able to live up to Robert Downey Jr.'s other friends? Because the competition is pretty steep. Not only is Robert Downey Jr. friends with the fucking Avengers, he's also going to be shoehorned into these upcoming Marvel movies, like Thor Ragnarok, starring Chris Hemsworth and Robert Downey Jr., Black Panther, starring some black guy and Robert Downey Jr., and finally, the highly anticipated Ant-Man and the Wasp and Robert Downey Jr. Get ready for a whole lot more Robert Downey Jr. in Marvel's future. Yay! Those last ones were just jokes, guys. Don't worry. I just thought it was kind of funny how they put Robert Downey Jr. in everything nowadays at Marvel. And also, while writing this, I kind of wanted to see how many times I could say Robert Downey Jr. in 2 minutes. I think I got at least 15 in there, so I'm pretty proud of that. In all seriousness, though, this new Spider-Man movie looks fucking sweet. And it's not just because Spidey has always been my favorite comic book character, because I felt the same way about him when the last 2 Amazing Spider-Man movies came out, and I knew those were bullshit right away. No, it looks like Spider-Man Homecoming may be a proper revival for one of America's most beloved comics and characters.
Wait a minute, you guys aren't the real Avengers. Hulk gives it away.
And I really don't mind Robert Downey Jr. being in there. Spider-Man and Iron Man had many fun collaborations in the comics, and they always worked well together. And I'm guessing RDJ is just in the movie for a few minutes, a few scenes maybe, even though the trailer would have you think he's in half the fucking movie. That is a little misleading, but that's kind of what trailers always do anyway. They sell the movie by showing off some of the best parts. They actually show a little too much in trailers nowadays, if you ask me. That's why I usually avoid them altogether, especially if I know I'm gonna see the movie anyway. I like being more surprised in the theater, rather than having it all spilled out and easily being able to guess what else happens. Showing too much in movie trailers is becoming a big bullshit problem lately in Hollywood, but fortunately, it's not too hard to just avoid the trailers altogether, which is what I would recommend. One more thing before we go. Take a look at this atrocious movie poster for Spider-Man. Wow. The internet has been lighting up about this overcrowded, overproduced, artless piece of corporate trash. Looks like they squeezed every fucking character from the whole movie in there. And again, looking at this poster and the trailer, you would think Iron Man is a big main character, like as big as Spider-Man, which again, I highly doubt. And the worst parts of this poster are at the bottom here. What the fuck is Jon Favreau doing in there? He plays Iron Man's fucking driver. What's next? Putting Iron Man's personal chef on the poster? And worst of all is the Washington Monument right next to him. Why? Why is that next to the New York skyline? I think they could have done without some of this shit. If you're gonna put everything in there, you might as well make a poster like this. Fortunately, the poster is the only big problem I see so far with Spider-Man Homecoming. I guess we'll see how the movie fares this July. What do you guys think? Is Spider-Man gonna be back in full swing, or is Homecoming gonna flop like Amazing Spider-Man 2? Is Marvel overusing Robert Downey Jr.? How awful do you think this poster is? Comment below, and thanks for watching No Bullshit. We finally have a date set for our first Patreon live stream, June 9th. Get ready, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna do a live stream, and all the Patreon supporters over $10 are gonna join in if they want. There's still time to sign up on our Patreon page. Links below. Thanks again for watching, guys. See y'all next time. One more thing, I want to give a special thanks to these amazing Patreon supporters. You guys are the best. You guys went above and beyond the rest, and I love you so much for it. If anyone else wants to donate or join our Patreon crew, link in the description. We're going to be setting up more videos and live streams very soon. Thanks again.